Shalom, dear Daniel. Shalom, Pastor. I wanted to give you a long email about explaining about the pool of Bethesda and the gates. And I was thinking it would be much easier for all of us to watch a quick clip that you can show to the church. You can use this file and show it to the church and to show them a three-dimensional computerized image of the pool of Bethesda. So I'm using an app which is called Virtual New Testament. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do this share screen right now for you to see it. So, okay, so this is the Temple Mount. Basically, if you're going to look at the complex, city of Jerusalem, all right, Pool of Bethesda will be here. This is the Pool of Bethesda, or as we say in Hebrew, Beit Chisda. Beit Chisda, not Bethesda. Beit Chisda. Why Chisda? Chesed, grace, pool of grace, because this is the place that believed this complex right here. This is where they believed that miracles happen way before Jesus. That's why, if you remember the story in John, John 5, if I remember correctly, is that people were waiting for the angel to touch the water, and that's why the paralytic could not reach to the water. So the healing of the pools were known even before Jesus. The big thing is that Jesus looked at the paralytic that couldn't go by himself. That's what makes the story so special. So before we're going to speak about that, let me just show you the computerized imaging of it. So as you click on the pool of Bethesda, this is how it looks like. Beit Chisda, again, not Bethesda, Beit Chisda. Today, the Lion's Gate is right here. This is Lion's Gate. When you enter into the old city, right here, by the way, over here, this is Gethsemane. This is Mount of Olives. So when you enter into the city, you have the flock pool right here, where people used to wash the flock, the sheep, before they went up to be sacrificed. So you go in, then into the city gate, and then through the Antonia, and then to the temple. And this is the place of the pool of Bethesda, Beit Chisda. This is the place where they did purification, and also this is the place that the angels sat, and the gushing of the water took place in John 5. One of the most interesting topics that I speak about when we are in a study tour is the connection between the pool of Bethesda and the pool of Siloam. Okay, and this is something you can definitely share with the church. Let me show you the pool of Siloam. This is it right here. So this is here the water gate. Okay, that used to enter through, and this is the pilgrim road that, by the grace of God, in May we are going to walk it. We are going to be here in the pool of Siloam, and we're going to be right here in this section over here. And the pool of Siloam, if you remember in John 9, this is the place where Jesus healed the blind. There's a very good reason why you have two miracles, and only two miracles, that took place within the borders of Jerusalem. There were over 30 in the Galilee, but in Jerusalem there were only two: Pool of Bethesda, Beit Chisda, and Pool of Siloam. Why is that? When David conquers Jerusalem, the king of Jebus, his name was Adoni-Tzedek, put on the walls the blind and the lame. The blind and the lame were the sworn enemies of King David, because back then people believed that if you are with any kind of physical challenge, you are cursed. If you remember in John 9, the disciples asked Jesus who had sinned, him or his parents. That's actually it's a major question by the disciples in John 9 at Pool of Siloam. And the idea was that if you are with sin, your punishment will be some kind of disability. Worst disability, of course, is blindness and lame, because you cannot work or you cannot see. So when Adoni-Tzedek, in the conquest of Jerusalem, put the blind and the lame on the walls, was for David to be afraid, for David not to touch the blind and the lame, because the curse will move to them. 1,000 years later, Jesus comes in, and Jesus is from the same lineage as King David. He comes into the city, and the only two miracles that Jesus performed inside the boundary of Jerusalem is healing the blind and the lame. So he closed circle. It's a very, very beautiful teaching that we will do on the ground where we're going to be in Israel. I think it's one of the most powerful teaching in the Bible. So the connection between the pool of Bethesda and pool of Siloam goes back 1,000 years, when King David entered into the city. So I hope this was helpful for you. I just for the church, I just want to show you again. Let's say this is we are now looking from Temple Mount, from the Antonia. We are right now on the Antonia. This right here is the pool of Bethesda. Okay, so the main gate would have been here in this model. From some reason, I don't know, but why the gate is not here, but there should be a gate here, and that's the main eastern entrance, not the gate of mercy. It's a different gate. Gate of mercy is a little bit further in. So this is the main entrance from the east, where people used to go down the Hosanna Road right here. This is Hosanna Road, down the Hosanna Road via Jehoshaphat Valley, or Kidron Valley of today, through Gethsemane into the city, then the flock, the pool of the flock, and the pool of Bethesda. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any more questions, I'm here for you. God bless and shalom from the Ella Valley.